Hello, everybody. Today is the 6th of February. We're going to cover Bitcoin here, quick little analysis. As you can see here, and by the way, we're on a 4-hour time frame, just so you know. As you can see here, we've run up this channel here that we talked about repeatedly. Again, remember, we talked before about this channel, the parallel channel coming to the descending parallel channel, right? And now we've got this ascending parallel channel coming up. So, pretty good stuff. You can see that our targets were reached that we talked about in the 39.5 area. Um, Notice here we've got a Fibonacci extension here at 39,621. So it's kind of interesting that we're touching there. But we ran up a little bit. Remember our upper target. Remember this line here, our 1 on our Fibonacci extension, has been drawn for almost 2 weeks now, guys. So we were really looking to see if we couldn't get back up in this area anyway. So we've done a pretty good job. We're not quite there yet, but here notice that we're a bit out of this channel now, and we may get a little bit of a pullback. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to go a little closer so you can get a better idea here. This is a 1 hour time frame. Notice here again, I'm going to talk a little bit about how these patterns continue to form time and time again. Okay, so you can see right here we've got a nice little triangle pattern that forms. This is really just an ascending triangle, right, that we busted out of, right, which is nice. If you notice, whenever we bust out of these triangles, more times than not, we get a parabolic move, okay? So that's a good thing, but then, we move up, we come back a little, and we kind of go up, which is kind of nice. But what I wanted to show you, we're going to back out of this a little bit, okay? Actually, let's go on the 4 hour time frame, probably show you a little bit better. Let's back out a little bit. Okay, if we went on all day long, as we've moved up, you could continue to see these patterns. Okay, notice here, if we wanted to draw a triangle here, for example, right? Let's just go ahead and do that. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, look at that. And then we have what? A parabolic move, right? Then we get a little bit of pullback, nice little consolidation here, right? And then what? We get a nice little parabolic move again. However, I want to point this out to you. Bear with me for a second, guys. Bear with me. Here we go. All right. Same thing here, guys. Same thing. See this pattern forming time and time again, guys. Again, what happens after that? Parabolic move, right? Then we get a pullback. We could go ahead and nice consolidation here. And then what happens? We get another parabolic move, right? But notice the parameters of the triangle forming. So what do? We pull back and boom, another parabolic move. But notice we continue in the parameters of the triangle. So here we are again. We've got a downtrend that we talked about that formed in the descending parallel channel. We've now put the uptrend turned around. Now we're a little bit out of that channel now, if you notice here. So if you notice, just the reason I was pointing this out before is you can see these parabolic moves come out to these triangles that are forming. So here we go on a larger scale. Look at this. Nice little triangle forming, parabolic move up and out of there, right? And notice we're out of the channel. So I would not be surprised to see a little bit of a pullback, right? So if we're going to get a pullback, where will we pull back to? Well, we've got that 39.6 that we talked about before that we've hit as a target and moved through that, which is nice. But in the nature of this parallel channel forming, it would not be surprising to see us pull back this much. But we know that this 38,000 area is nice support for us. So, but notice here's the middle of the channel again. If you notice here, take a look at this, guys. Boom, we hit the bottom of the channel, parabolic move. Where do we come back to? Right down to the bottom of the channel. See? And we just continue to form, and bang, we hit the top of the channel again. Now we rode the middle of that channel, which is nice, and not come back down. That usually is an indicator we're going to get a nice move up, which is in fact what we had. Of course, I kind of predicted this was going to happen. That's why I told you before several days ago. Again, guys, I'm working on my next still, so we're going to be doing this a little more often in the future. But for right now, I'm just kind of playing tough with my issue. But I'm working on it every day, and hopefully it'll get a little bit better. So with that in mind, though, guys, I would not expect to see a pullback. I wouldn't be surprised at all. 39.6 area, we're looking at the 38. But again, somewhere around the middle of the channel. But we could get from that parabolic remove. Remember, guys, we always come back. Right? So it wouldn't be too surprising to see that, right? So we're going to look a little closer on a 1 hour time frame, give an idea. Here's the triangle form, the parabolic move, right? We're inside this channel. We're extended over the channel. Remember I talked before about the possibility of this largest channel. In fact, let's just go ahead and extend that a little further out. So we don't know just yet, right? So anyway, parabolic move, coming back out of the channel. Would not be surprised to see a pullback, you know, in this area here. So that's kind of what we're looking at, guys. You know, we're just not going to go straight up. Just give you an idea. So our targets on the pullback, really, again, going to look here on a daily time frame. Remember, these are supports and resistance. That's at 37.8, 37.9 that we had before. Real good support there. Okay, guys. So if we were to get a pullback, probably something similar to that, you know. So we'll just kind of give you an idea where we're at, where we're going to go, and what could happen next. So keep in mind, today is the 6th. We're on a Saturday, and we're just going to see how this works. But this is a Fibonacci extension that we're using here, guys. So with that in mind, this 38.8, we'll be looking to see if we can't hold. Of course, if you notice, it coincides with the bottom of this channel. So this is probably what we're going to look at an extreme pullback. This is probably what we're going to be looking at, guys, as well as the middle of the channel, maybe just the pullback. We'll see. But again, that's the 0.618 fib that we're talking about here. So most likely scenario at some point in time, we're going to be looking to see if that holds, and probably good support there again. So guys, probably a bit repetitive, but I just wanted to cover the grounds for you, give you an idea, show you how these patterns continue to form time and time again. So here we are again, and moving up that channel nicely. We'll continue to watch. If you guys like what you hear and you see, please share, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can follow along, because remember, I always say each day is a chapter to the story. So this is today's chapter. We're going to continue to follow along, follow these numbers. If you have any questions, any feedback is always welcome. Please add into the comments, okay? With that in mind, guys, y'all have a good night.